What if I told you comparing yourself is the fastest way to feel miserable? Not because you're not good enough, but because the game you're playing was never meant to be fair. Hey, welcome back to The Road Growing Up. This is our little corner of the internet where we slow down, have real conversations about the struggles no one talks about, and remind each other that life isn't a race, it's a journey. If you've ever felt like you're constantly measuring your life against someone else's, you're in the right place. And if these road talks make you feel a little less alone, a like or subscribe means the world, so we can keep riding through these conversations together. I used to think comparison was motivation, like if I saw someone doing better, it would push me to work harder. But what actually happened? Most of the time, I just felt smaller, like no matter what I achieved, it didn't measure up. Like no matter what I achieved, it didn't measure up. Let me ask you this. Have you ever achieved something you were proud of? Until you saw someone else who did it bigger, faster, or better. Suddenly, your own moment didn't feel worth celebrating anymore. That's what comparison does. It steals your joy in silence. From the moment we start school, we're measured. Grades, sports, who runs faster, who gets more awards, and that measuring tape follows us into adulthood. Your salary becomes a score. Your house becomes a trophy. Your relationships become proof you're winning at life. Your friend announces they got promoted. You're happy for them, but you instantly think about your own job title. It's almost automatic. Your brain pulls out the invisible measuring tape and asks, so where do I stand? You scroll on Instagram and see a classmate on a luxury vacation. You start wondering when you last traveled, not because you wanted to go somewhere. Here's what no one tells you. Comparison isn't fair, because you're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. They show the best 5 minutes of their day. You see all 24 hours of yours, including the messy, tired, and unfiltered parts. Example 3. That couple posting romantic date night photos. You don't see the arguments, the stress, the compromises behind those smiles. Example 4. That entrepreneur showing off their new car. You don't see the debt, the anxiety, the sleepless nights. And still we compare, because somewhere deep down, we've been taught that other people's achievements are a mirror to measure ourselves by. Question to audience: if you could see everything behind someone's success, do you think you'd still want to trade places with them? Our brains love clear markers of progress. That's why video games have scores, sports have rankings, and schools have grades. In life, those scores become who earns more, who looks happier, who has more likes online. But here's the trap. Life is not a single game with one scoreboard. We're all playing different games with different goals, rules, and timelines. It's like comparing a runner to a swimmer. They might both be athletes, but their finish lines don't even exist in the same place. Comparison doesn't just hurt your confidence, it changes how you live. You start making choices based on how they'll look instead of how they'll feel. You choose a job because it sounds impressive, not because you'll enjoy it. You post things just to keep up appearances, and slowly you lose sight of what actually matters to you. Someone buys a house because it's time, not because they want the responsibility. They spend years paying for something that never felt like their dream. So how do you stop comparing yourself? You can't just turn it off like a switch, but you can retrain your focus. 1. Limit your exposure. Follow fewer accounts that trigger unhealthy comparison. 2. Redefine success. Write down what a good life means to you. 3. Celebrate small wins, because progress counts, even if no one's watching. 4. Use comparison as inspiration, not judgment. If you admire someone, learn from them instead of resenting yourself. Instead of thinking, they're ahead of me, try asking, what can I learn from their journey? So maybe the next time you feel that sting of comparison, you'll remember that their story isn't your measuring tape. Your pace is not wrong. Your path is not broken. What about you? What's one area of your life you've been measuring against someone else's? I'd love to read your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to dive deeper into letting go of comparison, check out the other videos here on the road growing up.
Lăng Bác đông chưa? Thảo à? Đấy, em thấy em bảo cháu đi concert Lăng Bác đông chưa? Bác chưa? Thẳng bây giờ mấy phút rồi. Đây là công viên Lenin à? Anh nhớ công viên này trước em đi xe buýt có qua mà. Đúng không? Trước em đi xe buýt có qua mà. Hết cái đèn đỏ này còn 5 giây thì còn 10 giây tắt đi thôi, bấm chiếc danh nhé. Chờ là hết ạ.